removed from the game, at least to an extent, because frankly, the decision's been made that casting spells is fun. Yeah. But it does mean that you don't have to be quite so worried about what spells you cast. As Yoya trading up with Drakthar here. Conqueror's stacked in general.
See if this can be enough as the flash is Drakthar maybe going for another run in the wrong direction, and this could just be first blood going over to J4. Yoya's pretty happy with that trade.
Alvaro was on the roam, was there first, had the heal. Jojo got to Glacial Claw over, and what do you know? It kind of goes wrong.
Oh. Little bit of a disaster, but you know what? You can come back from it. It's only first blood. It's not the end of the game. And still, it's a bit of gold going into the side of the jungler, so it means it's going to give a little bit of alleviation for Yoya to go into these lanes and actually have some impact a little bit earlier on.
And considering how critical jungle is in the current meta, often is, to be frank, but because of how very, very heavily we played for it right now, it gets very, very strong. Indeed, you see this play here. Drakthar goes to make Yoya suffer, but the thing is, he's in what turns out to be a 1v3, flashes away from the Lissandra roam, but doesn't respect that Alvaro is there. I think at that point, just hold on to the flash.
Yeah, it's just like, you know you're dead. Maybe you just live to fight another day. I guess if you are playing the Wukong, you do have the escape, you can just dash out, leave your clone, but at this point, it was just a little bit too early, and now Artemis, no mana, doesn't have a satchel. Oh, the flash from the minion. It's just too much, and Super picking up their first kill.
Very nicely done. Alvaro tried to get the flash, Predict doesn't get it, but as a result, Artemis spends a long time not flashing, and as a result, Jarvan with the Renekton probably spiking a little earlier than the Wukong and the Zahen on the other side that just need a little bit more time to come online. But it's still not exactly what you want to see, and you'd rather see GAM finding some ways to cross-mob or get some value elsewhere.
Yeah, and I can already see that what's going through the minds of GAM here, and they're probably just saying to each other, guys, what are we doing? Slow down, take a deep breath, even if it's 5, but now there's a fight in this mid lane. Glory getting caught out, Spirit confused, but okay, Alvaro's just gone, trying to get that entrance, but it's not going to be enough, so the Frozen Tomb is good. Glory has to flash, Killer Instinct forward, it's going to be enough as Super able to pick up the kill, Flag and drag Cataclysm as well. It's just all too much. It's MKOI looking for GAM, and they have found their mark.
There's the frozen thrall of the Rakan, and MKOI come into this game and make statement after statement. It's 5-1. The gold lead explodes. We asked them to lower the floor to execution. They lower into a 6-foot hole. GAM are in the dirt.
Oh, look, and it looked so good from the start. You could see there was proactivity. GAM went forward. It was just a great collapse from the rest of the side of MKOI. They were able to get in there Super with that Killer Instinct. The Cataclysm just locked them all in, and there was nowhere you could go.
Like, do you remember me saying, hey, when a fight starts, everyone's going to turn up in the blink of an eye?
Yeah.
That happened, but MKOI just had more members. The scaling pick. You're supposed to give up some advantage in the early game to spike at the 2 items, to spike in the mid game. That spike's happening real fast.
It's a big spike. Usually it's one of those ones you find in a cave. Like a stalagmite,
that's the one.
They're pretty big after a couple 100 years. Sadly, it's only been 8 minutes.
I thought you were going to go more the dungeon route, like the spike traps and stuff, but that works too.
Look, we're getting a little bit of geometry in there.
That's true.
Nico's ever present in all these team fights. They see that they're on it, and you know what? They've made the right call. Concede it, live to fight another day.
Yeah, and again, you do have good scaling. Zig's going to scale very well. It's going to be quite hard to get on top of because he sits so far back. You're going to have, a flash on in, and Super's got in there and annihilated Glory.
Instant bloody death right there. Just everyone was on top of you in a flash, and there's nothing you can do. A frozen tomb, and then there's a Kai'Sa and a Nico there as well. Disastrous.
That's going to be so problematic. Again, both teams have got a lot of panic buttons to come and respond. The problem is MKOI just feel sharper in this. Kiaya and Merwin just trading out. Passive's nearly there from Kiaya. Are we going to go any deeper? The Jarvan's around. This gets a bit spicy. The problem is you're still going to watch out for the passive on Kiaya. The thing is, if you time it out, suddenly you have more options. The Ahri's roaming up. They've got to have an idea with the missing pings that the Jarvan's around, and I think Kiaya is wise to the potential Jarvan positioning.
Yeah, and you can already see Alvaro's just out there trying to act like a J4, but they are very well aware, and also look at Taki. They are there. They're ready to come in at a notice, but now there's the flag and drag Cataclysm.
Easy.
He's just gone.
Look, Taki was on the road. We saw him going up that lane. We saw the Ahri move up to the first moment and then had to go back towards that mid lane, but the timing wasn't quite there. Whereas in mid lane, the Kai'Sa was there immediately. In this case, the Rakan was still 20 seconds away when that play was happening, and it all goes wrong, and now that time from Taki is wasted. Went all the way top to find very limited value. TPs come flying, and at this point, or Cloud Dragons, so potentially a high roll here, depending. The Hex Gates. Yeah, well, that'll do as a soul. Hex Soul, pretty much universally considered the strongest in the game for good reason. Rakthar is top, maybe GAM can make the plays, they TP in.
Yeah, I said they needed to flip a switch, and that switch is just send everything we have towards topside. It is going to be Artemis looking to come up here. If they can get these plates down, they might be able to get a satchel off and just take the tier 1. We'll have to see as there is the swiftness is going to be enough. Glory's trying to do a little bit more. Charm is good. Now they have just caught out one. Alvaro's gone. Going over to Artemis. That's the right play to put it on.
You do get the 1 kill. They can turn this into a turret, I suspect, but the problem is Jarvan, Lissandra, and mid. Super's been shoved away at that bot lane. This is likely going to be a 2-for-1 turret trade, and I think first turret still to MKOI here because it's just not enough damage, especially with the lack of grubs, and despite having the Ziggs, well, it's not going to quite happen. Moment, it's still going to get jumped on though, maybe. Get a little bit more.
Has to be careful as they're just taking a lot of heat, but it's enough damage, and Kiaya picks up their kill.
Nice.
It's a nice little flip. Maybe they just said, we just got to keep full sending it.
Well, they are, and they do finally get a couple more kills on the board, and that means the gold doesn't really expand. The problem is the map ain't that great. There is a couple more people just looking to see whether they can find a way up there, but they don't get what they are after, and the resets will come on through from GAM.
I think maybe it was just a fear that they might just keep pushing, like they keep just picking off one at a time. Like there is that fear if you do lose, you got to send more members to tower or two still. And that's maybe not what you want for MKOI. Like they don't want to give these towers over unnecessarily. So I think the smart goal is here, send everyone and then just flex them straight back down to the drag when it spawns. It's still got a minute on it. Rift Herald's just gone.
Rakthar is here. We'll see whether they can fight the play. Here comes the teleport. In they go. Immediate frozen tomb. The pop boss of theirs. Super's untouched. They do bring down the Lissandra, making things a bit spicy. Chloe gets a reset. They keep looking for more.
Super.
Maybe this is GAM's moment. It's time again. GAM, come on in and make this game an actually competitive one. Glory still got the reset. Picks up the more. Alvaro down and poor old Miller gets hit by the charm. Ari ain't done.
And now it's just the chasing of the crocodile. They can live in a river, but you know what? Sometimes they go to lands, and in a jungle, they cannot run too far. There's no zigzagging here, as it is GAM looking for that final kill. The Dominus is popped, but GAM coming to life around the Rift Herald. They lost the objective, but they won the fight.
The problem is it takes a while, and that means a dragon is spawning, TP's rolling, and MKOI this early in the game, online. 3 dragons to the good, soul in 5 minutes, and it's an early one.
Look, but we've seen this before. Every single game so far, they've gotten to soul point. They either get the soul or they lose the game. That's how you spell. But the replay was so good. Flashes were coming out, and it was Glory just being so proactive with those spirit rushes, moving forward and getting the resets. You can see they already used 3, and then they got another 2 off the back. Just caught out. I feel like the chase might not have been the way to go. If they left this Renekton to their own, I guess, demise.
The potential burning of things like flashes becomes quite important over the next 50 seconds or so.
Oh, straight in. Pop Blossom's not going to land as the Cyclone dies. Let's see if there's going to be enough damage.
Oh my god, they got him.
Absolutely blasted. And Artemis picks up the kill on Jojo. They're saying, let's take your red buff now as well.
I mean, Baron's up. I don't think they're going to quite have that. But again, you take what you can get there. Jojo does.
It is a big cooldown. We'll have to see if they can do a little bit more. Clones are coming in. Dragon's being pulled out. LYON's trying to do a little bit with it. We'll have to see whether they're going to just pull that trigger. Kiaya trying to pull a little bit more. They're getting that vision, but they're just teetering. They're playing with their food. Who's going to pull that trigger?
Kiaya into the pit. Jojo on the flank. The tension rises, and we look at GAM sitting around this dragon. MKOI and Alvaro! The flash! The pop blossom! The absolute carnage in the river! GAM win! Out! Dragon! Fight! And potentially game! Pike's losing his mind! I'm losing his mind! And MKOI are losing their lives!
It's GAM time, baby! Let's go! That was a huge team fight out of GAM! They got the lockdowns, they got the plays, and they were able to get their kills. Only 2 members left standing. 3, I apologize, Glory in that, but that Mega Inferno Bomb did so much, but wow, to pick it up.
Dragon started. MKOI in the river. Merwin looking to be on that flank, looking at Kiaya, but what about that?
And now Taki's looking to come back in. It is at 4k health. Mega Inferno Bomb does go down. Kiaya's going over the wall. They're now in the pit. It's a meat grinder in there as well. It comes down to who's going to be able to lock it down as well. But now, Looking at LYON, trying to stay relevant.
No one's stacking the passive.
Here. Sends it back with the set. Does good. Pop Blossom through the golden. It's been picked up by MKOI. They get the soul. Now is the damage going to be enough? Mirren is just a tank.
Yeah.
But look at GAM. They're going golden. They're going big.
No way.
Glory with the double. Artemis picking up another.
Glory.
And it is GAM moving forward. Fierce, determined, ready to win. And Mirren is just trying to hold this line. We've seen this chase before, but GAM wants this win so badly. The flash goes forward. The ace for GAM.
They need to go through mid before the respawns come in. The Hexo will be very difficult. They smell blood. They smell victory. They smell MKOI's crush key.
And this is exactly what GAM can do. LCP is here to close out the first series here at EWC. Ziggs throwing out the bombs. It's all Labrov. If they can do it, it's all she wrote. Hit the Nexus. Hit the Nexus. Glory so low. But no, they might have been
it's close.
It's so close.
They've done it. No.
The triple kill came through. They held the line.
Oh, it's heartbreak. It is absolute carnage. And GAM, they get the Nexus turrets. They get 2/3 of the Nexus, but not the final hit. The 50 gold remains unclaimed. So close and yet so far. The fingertips slip from the precipice.
Oh my lord. And now the Baron being picked up by MKOI. A series and a half we have here initialized. A massive play. GAM moving into the history books there if they could, but no. And with a Baron secured, oh my lord, the gold is dead even.
League of Legends is often a game of fine margins of inches. And now MKOI survived the death push from GAM. They get Hexo, they get Baron, and the Nexus doesn't fall. Production was baited. We were baited. But MKOI hold the line.
Alvaro actually smurfing this fight, I'm not gonna lie. It was a 1v4 and it was Towers just doing the damage and they just got it just in time. That was 2 hits away. But still, we'll have to see if they can close this one out. MKOI trying to hold it back, even with a Baron. They've got to worry about trying to backdoor.
They might be. Hang on, watch Drakthar.
Like, Drakthar could...
No way.
No, don't.
Too much.
Oh, my heart. It can't handle this kind of pressure, Initialize. So they're looking to charge down this bot side. Tier 2 bot. MKOI is going to be able to lock this down. They have the damage. The plates are good, but they're going to be able to lock this through. Let's see if they can make something work.
Is that a gold craft or a heart monitor? I couldn't tell the difference. Death cap for Artemis. Eyes on that one as well.
Looking for it. Oh, it's just going to be charged.
They got him.
Drakthar, they pick up the Crocodile. They're taking the top tier 2. Are they looking for a base race? They could just be looking to clear this one out. It is KERIA. They have the clear. Let's see if they can do enough with it. But no, their resets have come through. Super is back.
The GAM fans are here in force. You can hear the pounding of the drums in the background. It's resonating through here in Paris. MKOI, you've got the Hexo. You've got the close. There'll be elixirs popped, make no mistakes about it. Alvaro in the form of a minion, eyes on. But it will be Artemis, it will be Super that I keep my eyes on.
Yeah, you've got to be so careful. Super can be able to get to the other side with the killing instinct. There's
Alvaro!
the pop flash, but the golden stop is
Look at Yoya!
But it's all
They've got him in the
They're
pit!
doing even more! KERIA is just so big! Artemis is cleaning up the fight! Super is trying to do the best!
KERIA!
Able to lock this down! 4 members strong. It's GAM time, baby. Let's go.
The first time, it was a fluke. The second, it's just raw class. From Vietnam they come, and the time strikes again. MKOI's time is over. GAM's time is now, and they survive.
And that's exactly what we expect. The LCP, we play for blood, and we play for glory here at EWC.
Drama, blood, chaos, and GAM do it! The drums thunder for victory! They've done it!
Absolute cinema here on B Stream. We don't even need to look at A Stream today because that was an absolute banger of a series. And it was GAM that took it all the way with a reverse sweep.
You just can't ask for better, can you?
No.
It is magic out here. MKOI will be shattered. They had winning positions, they had options in so many of those games, and they can't deliver. They held on after their Nexus at 20%. They had Baron, they had Hexol, and it was not enough.
Oh, not enough indeed, but still, you talked about MKOI being shattered.